Good morning, good evening, good afternoons, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, finally I'm not lazy to make my personal hunter, not hunter, ranger, warden, AoE build. Funny part about this build is literally everything same as I have on single target. Just not the weapons, okay? Just not the weapons, right? It's crazy. But that's what we have. We have some item level. And we need the potions. Bang, bang, boom, bang. Perfect. So that's my stats when I'm just standing still, just chilling, you know, and stuff. 104, almost 105 item level with in AoE, which is not bad. So let's start from gear, I guess. Combat advantage helmet. I like this helmet just for personal reasons. This gives you 10% combat advantage, which is very nice. Of course, now technically I have a little bit much combat advantage, but it's totally fine. I will explain later. Armor, combat advantage and accuracy, very sexy, very nicely. Probably I'm a little bit overcapping now combat accuracy too, but I just don't care. Okay. Arms, it's kinda okay now, but I'm mostly using only for more item level because you still need to spend some time in multi-target combat to get like all bonuses, which is sometimes taking forever. But yeah, it's just mostly just for item level because you still need kinda 10 seconds or even more to get the full bonuses. Of course, weapons, Falarium, for basically 3% more damage and deal or heal up to 5.5 additional damage based off HP. Boots is 4% in fire teams maps damage and 1% out of fire maps, which is kind of cool. It's not like I need combat advantage or other additional stats, so 1% is not bad, plus you're getting a little bit more because of high item level. I'm still using Shrombwood Amulet, mostly just for recharge speed. I can go and use Detector Pendant, which is increasing my item level to 1006. And I'm still capping accuracy. It's kind of pretty easy. I just need to change some feeds, but I just like recharge speed with my rotation on single target and AoE. Rings from MDVP, so it's basically for actual damage and encounter damage and 2.5% damage boost. Shields for 2% damage in fire teams. It's not like I need, like I say, combat advantage or something, but it's very situational. We probably have something even else, like encounter reduce or crit avoidance for tanks. So we kind of have nice shields. And I'm using 5% crit strike pants. Of course, some people probably will go for action points, which is totally fine. We have exactly the same stats, just different bonuses, and 2% accuracy, which is very cool from the set, some additional accuracy, right? Of course, strength and dexterity, like, why not, you know? I can reduce a little bit dexterity, but it's not like it will make big deal on recharge speed, right? And our base damage when we're standing still, 12%. Not that bad. Enchantments, Devil Precision, of course, everything. 2 new artifacts. Current severity accuracy. So this one is new. I don't like defense, but yeah, item level is kind of not that bad. It's not something very important. And this one is new, which is power defense crit strike. So it's not bad. Now, powers, right? Powers, of course, and now you wanna go just clear the ground. That's it. Don't change to the range when you're doing AoE on Warden. It's kind of making no sense to change to any range. Of course, if you wanna, you can use some Cordon of Arrows or Constricting Arrow time to time. Even in AoE, I'm using Forest Go cancel animation just to get a little bit more encounters. I'm using Blade Storm and Twin Blade Storm. Blade Storm is doing really a lot of damage if enemy is surviving more than like 3 seconds. So as you can see, when dealing melee damage, gain 20% chance to deal additional 20% of your attack damage in area around you. So if you have like 5 enemies around you, each enemy is proxying. I'm not sure each enemy can prox it, so you get multiple hits. I'm not sure exactly how it's working, but with some of my HCT tests, it's okay. You know, it's doing some nice amount of damage. So why not? Feat, of course, focus it. Storm recovery. Blade Hurricane, of course, it's kind of makes no sense. Use Storm Conduct in AoE. You wanna with at will double damage. That's you really want that. Skirmish Gambit, because critical severity is very nice, and why the hell not? So I don't need to use my boots. And otherwise, with to the while is kind of making no sense, because this throw caution is you don't want to use that in AoE. And Nature Envoy, because it's why the hell not? It doesn't matter which one you're using. Now let's move to companions. Of course, I really like Flapjack because he's doing nice amount of damage and he's buffing party and he gives you combat advantage. But of course, Regis is still #1 Big Daddy on AoEs. Raptor, power, Knight, damage. The bigger they are means damage. Spin Devil, it's a reasonable amount of damage for a Warden, but it's not something wow, you know. But it's not like I need any additional stats or something, so in AoE it's really Spin Devil doing some nice job. This one is tricky one. It's very dependent on my party, or we have Tutor, Portabello, or I'm capping very fast combat advantage. Like example, now I'm on 76, right, alone. So if I'm going, I can take Celestial Lion Presence, and if you have Tutor and Portabello, my combat advantage will be totally fine in combat, even in AoE or single target. So I'm not overcapping that much combat advantage, and I'm doing additional damage. However, biggest problem with this one, it's not that great, you know. It's not that great because it has 15-second cooldown, which is very sad. But it's some amount of damage, which is not bad, not bad. And of course, mount, it's cool in season, just for days, which is very nice. Mount power in AoE, so mobs can do nothing to you. And dominant force, because I'm noob and I still need a little bit power because I don't have dominance. Oh yeah. We're moving to stables, and that's why I don't want to change my insignia. That's why I prefer always go with personal damage dealing companion, because I'm using damn free warlord motivation for 22% more damage for my companion and 2 tacticians, which is why the hell not. And I'm kind of wanna change a little bit, go probably for more power instead of combat advantage, or you know, I have a little bit too much, but I check it insignias, and you don't have good insignias like Barber or Aggression, you know, at least to get some accuracy and power. You don't have like in one, just a little bit annoying. Maybe you have, but not all. Like this one, I guess. Yeah, accuracy, critical strike. I don't need that much critical strike. So yeah, now about rotation. Let's just change my companion, right? So he will not kill mobs. Rotation it's pretty easy. It depends how much you're lagging, because if you're lagging, yeah, that will be suck. So on start of combat, you wanna go Hydering Strike, Steel Breeze, Plant Grow, Cancel Animation, Forest Ghost. Again, Hydering Strike and Steel Breeze. How to cancel animation on Forest Ghost? Just use Forest Ghost and dodge. So let's say going to combat. So let's imagine that's AoE target, right? You're going to combat. Forest Ghost, dodge, followed by at-wills. So in this way, you're getting 2 Hydering Strikes, 2 Steel Breeze, and 1 Plant Grow, which is very nice amount of damage. And of course, you do some nice amount of damage with whatever is called, clear the ground. So again, 1, 2, 3, dodge, 1, 2, followed by Hat Wheels, which is kind of melting very fast enemies. Yes, let's do this. I mean, they will die because they still very squishy compared to some bigger mobs. Okay, let's summon you. So that's some enemies. You're going to combat. 1, 2, 3. Cancel animation. 1, 2, followed by Atwell. Another thing about clear the ground, it's have some range. You don't need to be like face to face to the enemies because it have some range, and I'm not sure. Yeah, as you can see, range is kind of big, but I'm hitting only one enemy. If I'm position myself a little bit better, as you can see, range is kind of good. So if you're in the middle of enemies, they all will take insane amount of damage, and I almost dead. Damn, we can't do a lot of damage. So rotation is pretty easy. Somebody just PM me for Moon damage.